Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Marketing Monday. My name is Eric Brown. I'm the president of Vi Media. Thank you for joining us in this video, and hopefully, you guys learned something. As always, please like, review, subscribe, leave a comment if you learned something. We appreciate everyone's support. Today, what we're going to be talking about is content creation and social media strategy, building a personal brand, and building your company's brand. So, the reason that this is so important is if you do it correctly, it's at essentially no cost to you, of course, besides your time. Obviously, you can always hire a marketing agency that's going to take care of, creating the content, posting that stuff to social media. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of stuff, especially when you're first starting out and you probably don't have that money to spend on a marketing agency, that you are able to, have a good understanding of what you need to do in order to grow, successfully go out and grow your own brand through social media, without having to, at least at first, rely on a marketing agency until, you potentially have a budget to do so. So the first thing, of course, you want to do is I know a lot of business owners, maybe don't want to be the face or don't want to be on social media, don't want to post and things like that. But what I will say, as in this day and age, especially if you're a newer business, and even if you're an older business that wants to grow, it's a necessary evil to go ahead and use social media and to grow a following and a brand through these platforms. So, of course, from a marketing perspective, right, you always want to have, even if you don't have a website yet, uh, you know, generating and creating those social media profiles for not only yourself but your business as well is going to be very important. So you have platforms like, of course, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Threads, and realistically, if you're creating, good content, you can put that across all of those platforms. If you're creating short form content or just have clips from, videos that you've recorded, you can use those through, shorts on YouTube. You can put those on Reels on Facebook and Instagram. Of course, you could put those on X as well. Now, X and a lot of these platforms are allowing you to upload even longer videos. So, say you even have a long form, podcast or something like that, you're now able to upload those full content on, platforms such as X. But you want to build those social media platforms out professionally, meaning not only are they filled out correctly, make sure you have good content on them with the about, describing your services, just to make you look as professional as possible. That way, if anyone, of course, comes across your page, wants to use you, that they don't see anything that's going to be quotation a red flag, right? And therefore them leave and go find a competitors of yours. So you want to build your platforms out personally as the business owner, or even, say you're a salesperson. Of course, you want to go ahead and build out your own, right, personal platforms. That way you can start leveraging your network. Then, of course, you're going to have, your company's social media as well. Some, business owners aren't going to want to be, again, on social media. So I will say that, posting very frequently is the first thing that you want to go ahead and do. And really, even if it's not videos, right? At least posting, talking about why you're an expert in your field. Get people to know you, especially if you're new, right? You don't need to go out and start chasing trends, which of course you can. There's a lot of viral trends that are going on nowadays. But more importantly than that is, let's just say you have a new social media page. You start to post things that you want to go viral. It goes viral, but all you have is a couple pieces of content that aren't actually, educating the end users on what you do. So you're a home service company, right? So you're an expert in X. Well, obviously, there's a ton of stuff that you can talk about relating to what you do, relating to, problems that people always ask you about, FAQ. What are people asking you? That's always a good way to start producing content because, if they're asking you, they're asking your friends. That question is being asked. People are interested in that. So why not just go ahead and make a piece of content, specifically about that? So you want to start creating content again, even if it's images at first, even if it's just a post, right? You just typing something out and putting it on those social media platforms. You want to make sure that you are actively, posting. And really, what I would say is at the end of the day, consistency is everything, right? I think this is our 20th episode of Marketing Monday. We definitely plan on continuing to doing this, every single week. That way we can, continue to stay consistent, continue to give you guys good information, and hopefully continue to obviously grow our brand, right? That's why we're doing this. And to continue to grow, my personal brand as well, right? That's why we're doing this. And so from a content standpoint, obviously what I'm talking about is marketing, right? Because I own a marketing agency. That's my specialty. It's what I know about. It's, how we're able to grow brands. It's, it's all I know and how to grow businesses. But specifically with marketing, that's how we're able to be successful, even with, the other companies that we do own outside of Vi Media. The reason we're able to be successful is on the backbone of Vi Media and the success that we've had for our clients, right? So posting. But what's even better is coming up with a content calendar. You don't have to have a specific maybe post every single day, but at least you have a basic outline of, hey, on Monday, we know that we want to post a piece of educational material. On Tuesday, we know that we want to talk about a testimonial. On Wednesday, we know that we want to talk about a partner, a referral partner, a community association, or a non for profit, or whatever that we partner with. On Thursday, again, we want to talk about a job. And maybe on Friday, we want to again go back to some sort of educational material that's talking about, how you're able to going to be providing value, how your service works for those end clients, and really at the end of the day, why someone should use you over one of your competitors, right? That offer similar or if not the same service that you offer. And continuing to create content, not only is going to obviously build your brand, but the reason it builds your brand is credibility, right? People see you, they see you creating content, they see you talking about what you do, and of course, therefore, they're going to trust you a lot more than, your competitor down the street that posts nothing on social media, that has nothing going on. Of course, if, someone refers them versus you that's been posting that content, it's pretty apparent from, a standpoint of that end user, the potential prospect or the client that's, trying to look for you, that of course, more likely than not, they're going to choose the person that has been active, that has been generating content, even if it's not, the highest quality. At least they're showing that they're there. At least they're showing that they care, right? At the end of the day, versus the person that's really not using those platforms. And, you know, every other day may be a good place to start, but realistically, what you want to be doing is trying to post at least Monday through Friday, right? Weekends are great too, but Monday through Friday, is a good starting point, right? And again, if you need some sort of starting point as to where to produce content, I already talked about how, you already have clients or prospects asking you a bunch of questions about your business, right? I'm having this issue. Is this something that you can fix, right? There's 10 to 100, different types of content right there that you can do. Go to ChatGPT, use it as a brainstorm. Be like, hey, I own this type of agent, this type of business. What are people searching for right now that would be easy to answer and say just a short form content video, 30 seconds to a minute? And, obviously it's not like it's going to give you, it's not like everything's going to be a hit on there, but you will get a good idea of what people are searching. You can also go on Google Trends, see what people are searching about your industry as well, and see if there's anything specifically that you can focus on. Um, and really just start to generate high quality content across all of those platforms. It's not a short-term strategy, right? Branding, getting engagement, getting viewership. At the end of the day, social media should be treated as SEO. It may take you 8 to 12 months of posting consistently till you get to the point of seeing that, hey, this is actually paying off. But what I will say is getting started now on posting content is better than getting started tomorrow. It's better than getting started 6 months from now, a year from now. I said this earlier. It's, you don't want to be saying a year from now, I wish I would have started it today, right? It's better to start now. And, if you're scared of getting in front of a camera, that's fine. You don't have to get in front of a camera to post content about what you do. You can post content on job sites. You can have, say a salesperson or someone in the organization that may want to be a talking head for you. Or even better, realistically, right? You are the business owner. Maybe you eventually want to get large enough where it's not looking like it's just you, right, being the business owner. But at least at first, it's important to get your face out there. It's important for people to know you. That way, it's easier for them to refer you, right? It's easier for them to be like, hey, this guy is an authority in his field because not only does he do a damn good job, but also you can go to his social media and he has videos talking specifically actually about the problem that you're asking me about right now, right? You can send them to even better, send them to the page on the website that's talking about what they do in that video that they recorded that is also talking about what's on that page of the website and what that person is searching for is there as well. So then, not only do you start having content on social media, but you could start to use it as an SEO strategy as well, right? If you upload a short on YouTube or you upload a 5 to 10 minute video on YouTube talking about X, Y, and Z and issues that your clients are having and that you can fix, or an installation or something, a removal, whatever it is that you're doing, having that content is going to be helpful not only for social, but also for SEO, because then you can put that on YouTube and the different platforms. It's going to help you show up when someone's searching for exactly what that video is answering, right? And, really, after you start to figure out what's going to work well in your business, what people like to see, what people don't like to see, say over a 6 or 12 month strategy, you'll be able to see what works well and what doesn't. Then, of course, you want to double down on what is working well and cut out a lot of what isn't working well. And what isn't going to be working well is going to be pretty obvious by the time you look at all of your posting and everything that you've done over the last year. Of course, Facebook and Instagram and a lot of these platforms give good insights on these different, on every single post, on every single piece of content that you're posting. So going back and looking at, hey, I'm seeing similarities between all of the posts that didn't do as well, and I'm seeing similarities between all of the posts that did do well. Let's continue to do this. Let's test and see if we do X, Y, and Z and change some of the stuff that is doing well. Can we make it work even better? So post on social media, come up with a content strategy, come up with a content calendar. Again, you can do this all free at first, right? You don't have to have any sort of tool. Canva's free. You can use a lot of these tools for free that allow you just to go in there and post. You don't even need Canva. You can just go in there and start posting, whatever, explaining a situation of a client and things like that. And doing this for free. You don't need a marketing agency off the bat, right, to do this stuff. You can do it. It's not that hard. It's, even if it's just you holding the camera up and taking a video of yourself talking about something, it is better than nothing at the end of the day. And that is how you're able to eventually grow into, say eventually this is taking up a lot of time, which potentially it will take up some of your time, of course, by planning, strategizing, and things like that. Get to the point of where you've done this consistently, you're starting to generate revenue from social media, then you can actually hire someone to help you on that side of things. And then, it's not you having to plan everything out. It's just you having to, sit down and actually record the content. So that is all the time we have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something. As always, we release a Marketing Monday video absolutely every single Monday. We also release other pieces of content throughout the week, so please hit the notification bell, like, review, subscribe, share to a friend. And as always, we appreciate the support. See ya.